Who were the samurai? The samurai were a class of warriors in feudal Japan known for their martial skill and strict code of honor. They played a dominant role in the politics and society of Japan for centuries, and their legacy continues to be celebrated today. The samurai were the elite warriors of medieval and early modern Japan, renowned for their martial skills and strict code of conduct. Dr. Carl F. Friday, historian of Japan. The everyday life of a samurai was centered around the principles of bushido, which translates to the way of the warrior. This code emphasized virtues such as loyalty, courage, and self-discipline. The samurai were expected to live their lives according to these principles and to use them as guidance in their interactions with others. They were also expected to maintain a high standard of personal conduct and to be well-versed in the arts, such as poetry and calligraphy. The education of a samurai was also important, and many of them were literate in Chinese, which was considered a valuable skill at the time. Traditionally, the samurai were members of the noble class in Japan and were expected to serve their lords, known as daimyos, with unwavering loyalty. They were also expected to be ready for war at any time and to protect the daimyo's land and people. In exchange for their loyalty, samurai were given land and money, which allowed them to maintain a comfortable lifestyle. However, it is important to note that the life of a samurai was not without its brutality. They were required to be willing to kill and die in the service of their lords and were trained in the art of warfare from a young age. One of the most notable aspects of samurai culture is the practice of seppuku, also known as harakiri, which is a form of ritual suicide by disembowelment. Seppuku was usually performed by samurai as a way of preserving their honor, either to avoid capture or in cases of disgrace or failure. It was considered a highly honorable act, and it demonstrated a samurai's loyalty and commitment to their lord. In modern day, there are connections between the samurai and Yakuza, a Japanese organized crime group. The Yakuza trace their origins to the samurai and share many of the same values such as loyalty, codes of conduct, and a sense of tradition, which are still observed today among Yakuza members. The emperor was the highest authority in Japan, but the real power was often held by the shogun, who was the military leader appointed by the emperor. The shogun was often supported by the daimyos and the samurai, who were responsible for maintaining law and order in the country. Women were not allowed to be samurai, but they played a significant role in the culture of the samurai. They were responsible for raising the children, managing the household, and were expected to support their husbands in their duties. They were also expected to be well educated and cultured, so they could serve as advisors to their husbands. Some women also held significant power as the wife or mother of a daimyo or shogun, and could influence the decisions of their lords. In conclusion, the samurai were a class of warriors in feudal Japan who were known for their martial skill, strict code of honor, and their role in the politics and society of Japan. They were expected to live their lives according to the principles of bushido and were trained in the art of warfare from a young age. The practice of seppuku was a significant aspect of their culture, and it demonstrated a samurai's loyalty and commitment to their lord. Their legacy continues to be celebrated today, and their culture, tradition, and myths have played a significant role in shaping the history of Japan. The samurai culture and traditions have had a lasting impact on Japanese society, and their legacy is still celebrated today. From the discipline and honor of the Bushido Code to the skill and bravery of the samurai warriors, their legacy continues to be an important part of Japanese history and culture. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.